Hello everybody, welcome back. We have just arrived at Alton Towers and ridden Nemesis Reborn for the first time in about just under a year because we visited later into the park. We've just upgraded to a DJI Osmo 3, so it's going to be a lot of testing today because it was an early birthday present. So if the videos aren't just like they were, it's because we've got a new mic and a new camera. So it's a really good testing trip for us today to focus on multiple rides and all that lot. So let's see how we do in the park. I've got it focused on me at the moment, which is quite cool. But we're definitely going to try some new rides this year, aren't we? Grace is going to go on Wicker Man for the first time. So follow along for our 3-day journey with annoying Grace. Because it's focused on me, you can only see her head. So I will see you wherever we wander off next. We've currently exited Forbidden Valley. Look, I could even do this. Look how smart this is. We're going to head over to Emily Alton, the ghost of Alton Manor.
No, not ghost.
With Grace. We're going to chuck Grace on it, guys. We are going to chuck Grace on it. So I could flick, this is quite cool, I'm still learning. I could flick it back round. And you could just see this, so I don't have to stop and keep flipping it around. We're definitely going to do the Meet the Mobs, aren't we, Mum?
Oh yeah.
And we're going to also do the brand new museum in the actual Alton Towers, which I'll flip it back to you whilst I talk to you, which I'm actually really excited for. The last thing that a Merlin Park kind of did was Chessington on Roller Coaster Day, where they brought out actual rides and carts of the rides. So hopefully it could go up to that standards, and seeing online, apparently it does. So I will see you on the Curse of Alton Manor. They're trying to fall over again already. But yeah, I would see you. I've got two different parents checking if Ghostly Manor's open and not caring and walking off and getting angry that we're not moving. Wow. What is this family? What is this family? We are the craziest of Crazyville. Grace, did you enjoy the Wicker Man?
It was alright, just some of it I had to close my eyes, but other than that, it was good.
She said it wasn't good a minute ago.
My turn.
Your turn? Okay, let me turn it back round. Go on.
It's just as scary as last year, but this time I didn't pee my pants.
I do have to say my family is weird. Chickens are cool. Zoomed in right on my face, which isn't too nice. So we'll explore over to the world of Minecraft because there's about 6 points, isn't there?
Yes,
6 points to get the stamps, and then you get an in-game reward, which is quite cool. So I'll see you in the world of Minecraft. Oh, the mic's in my mouth. Okay, right. Here it is, the entrance. Let's make our way in. The museum is starting though very shortly. So look how cool that bunting is. That's quite cool. They've only added baby animals this year in Minecraft. I'm a true Minecraft pro. I was there before Nether. That's really cool. Seems like the entrance will be right in front. Just keep on moving. We keep on moving. The Alton Towers exhibit is also to our right. So we have to go through there to go and look at the history of Alton Towers. But we'll have a quick look in here and then we'll make our way probably to the museum and then back to Minecraft. Minecraft clothing, Minecraft ice cream. You can meet Chicken Jockey. Do you want to meet Chicken Jockey? Chicken Jockey. Oh, we're actually meeting Chicken Jockey. we're actually meeting Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey!
Behind, so it seems like the stands are behind with some scenes, which is quite cool. Yeah, it seems like it would be like that. Let's get round. More exclusive merch if I could get the camera. With some areas. Oh, you get the exclusive popcorn as well. So yeah, that's really nice to see in an area that hasn't been used too much. But yeah, that's quite cool. Our first actual one we're doing is the foxes. That's what the card sheets look like. I'll try that again. That's what the card sheets look like. Very nice. We've got a striker pose though. Did we get it in? A creeper. We got a creeper. A creeper. Creeper. Oh man. Oh, that was right in your ear. That was grim. We are here at the shop to see the exclusive pins, the exclusive merch. I do know if you get an ice cream, you get a free skin in Minecraft, but I don't really want to. There's face paint. Once again, I'll switch it back round. That's the world of Minecraft. There's more to go. We've got to get more stamps, but we will be making a return once we get them all. Grace, do you want to show the pins quickly?
Hello. So we've got the logo one, and we've got the Axel one, which I think is amazing.
Nah, the first one's better. The first one is better. That's all of them. They do have some shoe charms, and they're very nice, but I think that's the best pins out there.
Really good.
Now let's go to the museum. The museum. The museum. Let's go see what the museum's like. Let's make our way over to the museum. But apparently this is really good, and I can't wait. Can't wait to see it. Oh, there's a towers. That's the Alton Towers. It's actually inside of the Alton Towers as well. So that's the rules. We will not be touching any of it. And here's the queue. I will see you inside. This is cool. It's the dog. Is that the, that's the old tickets. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Inside the actual towers. Wow. That's cool. Look how cool this is, Mum. The history. I'm going to take some photos. I'll be back. Look how cool this is. The gardeners, that's what we like to see. They're so cool. Look at the old map. Yeah. Some old audio as well. I don't know if you could hear it, but it's so cool. Into the main bit now. Admission with some park maps. Look, oh, that must be old. 1991. And the iconic Nemesis. The corkscrew. Dad actually went on the corkscrew. It's so cool. And then a bit about the actual history itself. Sorry, let me put it back down. Oh, that's cool. I quite like that old sign. Right, there, if I could get my finger in the camera. There. Tickets from 1995. A bit about the army. Some helmet, a costume helmet for corkscrew. Back in the early 90s, start of the late 80s. Oh, actually 1999. Which is really cool. Look how cool this is. Some of this has been never seen before to the public eye until yesterday and today. Do you want to buy a packet of crisps with Henry Hound on them from all those years ago? comic. That's quite cool, the Christmas festival. Well, what was that? Mum's doing a dance. Some clothing. Quickly going to look at this because this looks cool. I would love that to be a poster in my room. That's cool. He kept a dual gun from the sale. That's cool. Just going to budge along from Grace. Sorry, Grace. That is an old photo. I wouldn't mind that as a car either. The Worm. Theme Park Worldwide has that. Theme Park Worldwide has the Worm. I don't know what his actual name is, but the log flume before Wicker Man. And right next to us is the black hole. Oh, actual corkscrew. That's quite cool. Actual corkscrew paint. The original Nemesis head with Mum. That's really cool. I'm so happy they kept that. Wow. And then we'll follow it up with one of, if not the best ride at the park, Oblivion. The station concept and some of the uniform. Look how cool they are. Wow. Control room actually used to be there. Oh, it's cool to see how they changed it. That's also cool. It seems like it's ended up being like the vampire back at Chesington. Some more Ripsaw merch. The chained oak. That's quite cool.
Oh no, this poor person and me, I'm in his way constantly.
Followed up with more theming. Forbidden Weapon 1. That's quite cool. Some stuff from the hotel back in the early 90s. And then we fall into the much beloved Nemesis. Look how cool that is. And then, you know what's going to be my favourite part? The ride parts. Look how cool that is. And it's got the list. There will be numbers to tell us which one's which. That's so cool. And then we fall over to Rita and 13, which is really cool. Oh, the Smiler. And Galactica, which was originally called Air. And then it falls over to Oblivion. That's really cool. And then over to the Smiler, one of the newest additions, which is a fan favourite. Fold over to Nemesis, which is really cool as well. Look how cool that is. Super cool. And then right back up is another part of the theme into Nemesis, the Nemesis egg. Look how cool that is. And some Nemesis dog tags with the comic, which is really cool. Look how cool the comic is. And we fall over to Oblivion, which, if I think that's correct, right round there is the Oblivion condoms. That's quite nice, isn't it? This falls back over to Air at the bottom. Oh, and the Wicker Man. Look how cool it is. Closer look towards the comics. I really want a comic, but they're going for quite a lot online. Should we fall over to the jelly? I don't know what the jelly is. But here's a closer look. Is the Oblivion condoms, which is a bit awkward. If we go down, You've got one of the wooden. Yes, R1 looks like that with the crisps and a trumps card. The phalanx with the haunted house right there. With more Wicker Man art. With Toyland. Followed up with some more blueprints, which is really cool. Wow.
Got it?
Yes. And then the screaming head right here. The haunted house before it turned into doors. And some printing of design, the concept, which is really cool. And then some special editions of names and their tags from quite a long time ago. I wonder when John gave his in. That's really cool. And the latest being priced with the phalanx. I quite like the tie. The tie is quite cool. The corkscrew. With a very old snow globe. Right over to some cool Alton Towers cards. And then the pottery. And some more design. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, is this the this is the monorail. A ride part of the monorail as well. And then the runaway mine tray. Which is quite cool. Followed back to Henry Howe. And to a monorail sign, which is predating to the 90s. That's cool. Back to some maps, which are quite cool. I can see why people collect the maps now, looking at almost every year. This is really cool. A box full of them. The hotel changed in 2009. Back at the bottom, with some photos from the park on its earlier years. Back with the handmade pottery. Just a hat. Don't mind a just a hat. A pick and mix bag. That is a proper early 2000s. That's 1998 to 1999. And there's an Alton Tower wine. And a Viewmaster. That must have been really cool. The 1980s. Which brings us to the refurbished roof, which is quite cool. And you could look up and look down immediately into the expedition. Which, whilst exiting, get to see some of the over the years Oblivion sign from when it first opened. No, that's actually X No Way Out. I quite like the Henry Hound in the background with the wizard. And Rita back in 2005. Right, so that brings us to the end of the expedition, which was really, really interesting to watch and read through. And I really liked that. The way they laid it out within years was really good, and especially in the ride section and how they did it on each ride in almost both display cases, every 2 display cases.
Yes,
that was dedicated to one ride, and it was really cool to see the Nemesis Eye and stuff we never actually seen before, which was really, really cool. We did have someone right next to us complaining about how it wasn't done properly, but I don't think they could have done anything else. Alton Towers have done really, really well there, and I don't know why they were complaining. It's quite stupid, in my opinion. But it was really, really good. For some reason, these guys want to do Bluey.
You want to do Bluey?
I don't want to do Bluey. So we've got a whole 2 days to do Bluey, and I want to do it on the first day. So let's go do Bluey then. Bluey as it goes behind me, and that was a lot better than Chase's mountain mission. And you know, overall, that was so much better. And we got a back row, so that's nice, isn't it? So yeah, I just found out I forgot to turn the microphone on, so it's just here for a bit of the atmosphere. But that was really good. What did you think about that, Grace?
I thought it was really good, and I thought that in the rap queue as well, it was good that they had some photo opportunities.
Yeah. Back row? We've had back row. I've had back row on both rides. I'm proud to tell you that Bluey is better than Chase's mountain mission by 235%. Here are the frogs that were changed for the Minecraft event. And I'm going to say this, I do think they look better than the original ones. I'm going to have to say it. That's going to cause a bit of arguments there, but I do like how they look. Yeah, so tell me your opinion in the comments below, but I think these ones are better than the other ones. Our first ride before lunch. We're smiling. There's one more X-Factor. Right, we've just gotten off of the 14 looping and the Smiler. I don't actually feel too sick. It was more of a head weasel. I do look pale though. Jeez Louise. But it was alright. We got row 2, and quite a lot of those inversions were fine until the last 3 again, which was a bit annoying. And Oblivion's currently getting a ride evac, so I'm only ever so slightly jealous. Oh, I wanted a ride evac. Anyway, it is time for lunch. I think we were going to do Oblivion before lunch, but I don't know if you could see it. It's being taken up there, so we can't be doing that. So I will see you after lunch. I forgot to clip it on, but we've completed Rita. I think that's the first time in about 2 to 3 years that we have decided to do Rita, because 1 year it was closed for a whole year, and I think the other year we just decided not to do it in the end. And we got row 10. Wasn't too bad at all. A very interesting way to go. Why are you filming my... What? It's being weird. Anyway, we're going to head over to 13 and queue up, and hopefully we can get a front row. We've never gotten a front row before. So, I will see you after we conquer 13. 13 completed. Very smooth for being actually 16 years old. And we weren't held onto the drop too long, I don't think, but it was proper suspense. Yeah, suspense. There was nothing, it was just snap and we were down. I really enjoyed that. Dad had to get extra pushed in, which was quite funny. But Mum has to now return the Wicker Man frame because it was broken when we purchased. So, I believe we're going to head over to the Wicker Man shop for that. So I will see you there. It's Ghostly Manor time. Ghostly Manor time, Mum. It was broken this morning, so let's see how it goes this time.
No, it wasn't due to open till 11.
It wasn't? Oh. You didn't tell me that. Anyway, let's go in. Right, we have just gotten off of the Curse of Alton Manor, and we are heading back to the hotel. That was very good. If I can switch this around, you'll get Grace's opinion. Grace, what did you think of it?
Alright, but it did break down for a second to help someone get on in a wheelchair. So I did open my eyes a bit, which that was not too bad. It is what it is.
Shouldn't put our eyes open until it broke. So guys, it's time to check in to the hotel. So let's guess the polar bear's name. What do you reckon the polar bear's name's going to be today, Mum? Hodge.
I think
Dad's
it's
gone with
gonna
Hodge.
be the same.
Grace thinks it's going to be the same. What do you reckon its name's going to be today? Hey, Volkswagen Beetle. Hold on. Can you see the Volkswagen Beetle? That's quite cool. Nice girl. That's a nice girl. Right, anyway, what do you think of the polar bear's name today?
I'm trying to think what it normally is.
It's like Hugo last time.
It starts with a P.
Percy.
Percy.
Yeah, okay.
Peter or something.
Nah, I'm going Patrick.
What's named on my...
Wasp! Let's guess the room number. I'm going probably like 1,435. But yes, let's go and check in. We haven't gotten on the monorail today. They've taken the vinyl screens off, so we've definitely got to try that out, possibly tomorrow or on the last day. So, we've literally made barely any steps until I started filming again. But yeah, the car park, they haven't done it in colour order. Every visit, they haven't done it in colour order. Apparently it's something like they do every now and then. But I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen. Come on, Alton Towers, tomorrow. We've got this, tomorrow. I want to see it. Golf does look busy though today, so I don't know if we are doing that today or tomorrow, but we are going to go into the arcade machine today apparently. So I'm quite excited for that. So let's go over to the hotel. Have dinner at Roller Coaster Restaurant and maybe go to the arcade afterwards. I will see you with our surprise room. Yay! Monorail, 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 monorail. Ooh, gold. Pirate. Arr. Arr, me brother. Arr. I'm having way too much fun with this camera. I could just, 3 buttons that way. 3 buttons back to me. Look how cool that is. That is so much fun. Yo, it's a guy from Minecraft. 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 Something people haven't noticed that I've put on my Instagram is they have those Alton Towers markings on the floor. I'm pretty sure that's back from 2019 when COVID first started, before everything closed down due to lockdown. And it's about 2 meters apart from each other. And it's really interesting to see that they actually did it as the Alton Towers logo, like the towers, which is really cool. And they also have the green foot stamps on the floor, which are added on later in, I believe. But the Alton Towers the towers on the floor, sorry, were really, really cool to walk past back in 2023 for the first time. And it gave a lot to the atmosphere. There we go, the fountains are finally on. Seems like engineering were actually working on them. We'll enter the hotel to see which number we're going to be in. Oh, it's because it's leaking, that's why. It's leaking out the back, that's why it's not on. That is very, very interesting. Look at it. That's quite cool. Little bubble bath. The polar bear's right here. Do you wanna reveal the polar bear's name? Do you wanna reveal okay, I'll reveal the bear's name. It says it on his foot. Not that foot. This is a bit awkward. Not that foot either. He's not got a name. He's nameless. Your name is now Mark. Mark is nameless. Mark is now nameless. This is a very nice room. Nice room. Oh yeah. Where's our luggage? No, I don't know where our luggage is, guys. We've been stolen. Anyway, well, that's going to be a fun adventure. So we've just found out they're not allowed to deliver the luggages to the rooms because of an issue that's happened before, which is fine. So that was a bit of a surprise. But apart from that, doing okay. It's quite nice. It hasn't got a name yet. The bear has not got a name on it. So we're going to have to make up a name. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So guys, it's time for the roller coaster restaurant. Let's go! Quite excited for it because it's one of my favourite places out of every park I've gone to actually eat. which was followed by the Feast Tour at Dragon at Portons Park. But I think this is my favourite one by far because of how much of the Alton Towers history is actually about inside it and the way the food comes to you. So I will see you in the roller coaster restaurant. So guys, we've just gotten off of Galactica and I had to stare at vomit whilst waiting to go back into the station. So that wasn't very nice, was it? Yeah, apart from that, it was a good ride. It was a good ride, good speed. But I had to stare at vomit. One of the worst things I like looking at is vomit. I don't like vomit at all. So that was lovely, wasn't it? And that was right before dinner. Anyway, let's go to dinner.
Stop it! Stop looking at my nose.
Right, let's enter Roller Coaster Restaurant. Apparently the restaurant has changed its menu up a bit compared to last year. So let's go give it a try. He's in the bin. The seagull is in the bin. Hello. Roller Coaster Restaurant completed. Would you say that was a different menu? I would say that was a different menu.
It was a bit different.
They brought chicken nuggets back, which is quite nice. They tasted a bit weird, but I think it's Aramark food, so what do you expect? But it was really good. Really, really good. We haven't got pudding today, so we're going to have some biscuits in the hotel. Biscuits in the hotel, Mum.
Courtesy of one of my families at work.
Yes, so we are going to do a bit of the arcading. This does not look well on my belly. I'm in a size large still. If you guys remember the Swarm shirt from the Fort Park vlog, you could remember. But anyway, I'll see you possibly in the arcade. I don't know, but I'll see you there. Alton Towers rabbit. I don't know how I can zoom in, but there's an Alton Towers rabbit. Right about there. Oh yeah, my mic's still on. But yeah, that was good. Like, Alton Towers rabbit. Quite cool. So guys, that brings us to the end of the video. Loads of rides done today, which was more than last year on the first day, which is definitely good to see. And we got to stare at vomit on Galactica. No, that wasn't too nice. But the rest of today has been really, really well. The queues actually haven't been too bad, which is really nice to see. About 45 minutes on average for every 3 and 2 coasters. 3 and 2, that don't make sense. I do hope you enjoyed coming with us today. Grace has officially done the Wicker Man and will never do it again. Her phone's going off. She's left her phone in here while she's gone to get some sweets. So that is really, really smart. Maybe we get to drag Mum on 13. You never know. I hope you enjoyed today, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.